Okay, so once we've tested our control board and everything is working, it's time to install it. Notice my 3 plastic standoffs. Very closely that there are some tiny metal markers on the board that tell you where they go. There's one here and here, and so there are some little square metal markers showing you where that goes on the board. So pay attention to that. All right. So once we've got that, we're going to solder our red and white wires onto the board. It doesn't matter where they go, except the red is on top and the white is on bottom. Here is the word place. Here's where you put your individual name. Okay, so the red wires will go closest to this big place where you did your customization up here. I've already installed one red wire. My red wires are a little bit bigger than yours because I'm making a standoff so I can tear this apart and show other students. So I've installed one red wire. The best thing to do on these pads is to hit them with quite a bit of solder. Hit it till it's, now you'll see a tiny bubble, how it's bubbled up. Let's get a little closer. All right. And so now we see that we've gotten some bubble, quite a bit of solder on that pad. And we'll come in with our red wire. You can tin the wire if you'd like. And we'll heat up our pad and just simply insert our wire into it and then let go and hold your hand steady until it sets up. Give it a gentle tug to make sure it doesn't come off the board. And we'll repeat for both sides. So come over here to the bottom side. We're looking for our pads right here and here. I'm going to apply quite a bit of solder to it to get some solder on the pads. So it bubbles up. I'm going to apply some more here. I'm going to get it quite hot right here. You want a lot of solder on there so the wire has a place to stick. We can tin our wires. Here's my white wire. I'm going to install. I'm going to heat it up till it kind of gets covered and freeze my hand. Freeze, freeze, freeze. All right, give it a tug, make sure it doesn't come off. And we'll give the same right here. Freeze, freeze, freeze. All right, give it a tug. Now that we've installed that board, we're able to snap on our control board. My wires are not hooked up, so I'm going to add an external jumper. But if you'll look here, you see the 3 holes in the board? They're going to snap on right here, just like so. I'm not going to force mine on there because I need mine to come off. They'll snap on there, like so, and your My Place project is complete. We can go ahead and I can apply my jumpers because I added some extra wires so I could pull this back off to show other students and I don't have to rebuild it. Your wires here, right here, that come off that board are going to connect over here to the red. I've added some extra wires and I'm simply going to install a jumper between them so we'll look at the circuit work. Or perhaps I will just, I think I'll just twist the wires together. So all I'm going to do is strip off quite a bit of each one of these wires. Install a bit more here. Twist that off here. Remember, you're not going to strip as much wire off as I am because I'm making a little splice point for this to show other students. them out. Now this again, be very careful stripping these wires so you don't cut them. And perhaps I will just install my jumpers here for now, so I'll just connect all the wires together. And I'll get that on there just a little bit. Those wires here. Take my white wires and connect them. Remember, you're not going to be doing this. This is simply because I'm not going to fully assemble my board, so other students could take it off. You'll be taking these white wires here and directly soldering to the board. You won't be adding jumpers. So we'll go over here. Whoops, should have installed that one there. Should be on the red wire. Install the white wire here. We'll apply power and very gently look and see all my LEDs are working. And so there, your My Place project is complete.